Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. We're back at Cromwell, Connecticut for the TPC River Highlands course. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Beamer, take us through the opener.
Par 4 down the hill with the tee shot, and second shot will go back up the hill. There's really not much out there. To be fair, Luke, it's a fairly bland opening hole. There is some pretty heavy-duty rough on the right and left that you really don't want any part of. If you want to take driver, you can hit it way down there in the flat and just have a very simple pitch shot up the hill for your second. But I think most players will lay it back, find the fairway, find the green. If you get a birdie, great. No harm in making 4.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Playing from 110 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. TPC River Highlands really sets up for a couple of wedges early.
Yes, not a very long second shot, but a very tricky green to deal with. Getting it close here is tough.
Should find the green here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently has a share of second place. You've arrived at a par 4. That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on the third. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, that one's looking good. Yeah, quality shot, that.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This one has eyes for the hole. Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Not a bad line, this one. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Opting for the 5-wood. That was wonderfully done. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. I like the look of this. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And that finds him in a share of second. Here we have a par 5. That one's heading down Broadway. But there's no question that the Travellers Championship has done a wonderful job in really building their field, particularly off the back of a major. This golf course, I've already told you, I seem to like it. There's a fun little atmosphere down around those finishing holes as well. What are your thoughts?
I think the players like it just because it does come on the heels of a major championship. They want a week where they can go out and the golf course isn't going to beat them up. It's a great fan and family friendly environment, and that's exactly what the Travellers has. They've really done a great job with this tournament to make the players feel welcome, to help with accommodations, to make their task getting from the major championship to here so much easier. So these players coming in here, they can kind of kick back a little bit and not have the stresses, I think, of a normal tour event, even though they're still playing for big money, Luke. Points galore. They all are here to compete. They're all here to win. But they do have a little bit of catching up on some mental fatigue and physical fatigue from the week prior.
And the golf course is really set up for an exciting finish. That drivable par 4 15th, the gorgeous par 3 across the water, 17 with a fair bit of water around it as well. It has been the site of some incredible come-from-behind victories or flashy finishes.
Kevin Streelman comes to mind right off the get-go. 7 straight birdies to finish it out in his win. But yes, the back 9 here, this has a little bit of an Augusta-type stretch in it. The front 9, there's not a whole lot of really great birdie opportunities, but you get to the back 9 and all of a sudden, 10's a good hole, but then 11, 12, 13, and you can keep on going. There's a lot of really good birdie opportunities, and that's what makes this finish here so good.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, well played.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. Ooh, right by the hole. 13 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Don't mind the look of this. And there it is. now at 3 under overall.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh. Ooh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. If it's up, it could be in. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
This hole here is a par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Oh, that was pure. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for third position. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one, but there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Going with the 8-iron here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Wow. Wow, that was impressive, particularly out of that line. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 12th. This one needs to kick left. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Oh, so close. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's well holed. Currently at -4 for the round. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Only 2 shots off the pace. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. 2 strokes off the lead. And this putt will take them to 5 under. Hey, nice looking line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
And they'll walk away with a par on this one.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That's not what they were looking for.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Well, this is a good risk-reward hole. Looks like they're taking plenty of risk here, going for the green. Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Couldn't come at a more opportune time as well. Currently 2 back. Make the eagle, tie for the lead.
Never quite hit that.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. The putt drops, now at 5 under with just a few holes to play.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
He's currently tied for second.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Well, this is an important putt. Is it a must make?
It is a must make, and I'm excited to see what they can produce.
was a gallant attempt. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Wow, what a shot.
Absolutely, in there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
This putt to move into a share of second place.
And only one hole to go in this event, Luke.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
And this putt for a final score of 64.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. It's been the site of so many famous victories throughout the course of at least the last decade, and this one will go down as yet another. Congratulations to our Travelers Championship winner.
Yes, battled hard throughout the week, and at the end of the day, just gutted it out better than anybody else. What a finish. Happy for him. Congratulations. Well-deserved win.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beeman. We're in the hometown of Elvis. It's where the King resided, Memphis, Tennessee. And we're at TPC Southwind. Now, this is one of the most underrated courses on tour, Rich, but they're now playing for a WGC title.
Well, the name says it all. Southwind. The wind blows out of the south here every single day, and it doesn't come in gently or mildly. It comes in fiercely. And when this wind really kicks up, especially in the hot conditions of summertime, this makes for a very long and challenging day. The greens are small, they can get firm, they can get fast, so finding more than 14 greens a day out here is excellent golfing. All in all, this is one of the more challenging golf courses, more underrated golf courses these players play all year long on the PGA Tour.
And just like the legendary Elvis, you've got to be ready to rock and roll.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's get down to the action. Well played, mate. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. 7 feet to the cup. Ooh, nice line. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
A bit short with that effort.
This would be a great up and down. And that should secure the par. Well done. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's currently tied for fourth.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach.
Pretty good shot there.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 2 under for the event. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Second shot here on the fourth. Big putt for par coming up. Good looking putt. Well holed. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
Second shot here on the 5th. Going with a 3-wood here. Oh, absolutely flushed. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Get excited. This could go in. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 3 under. He's currently sitting in second. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. From around 120 yards here, only 1 shot off the pace. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. Now leading by 1 shot.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
The 7th at TPC Southwind's a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Oh, well played. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Going with the 7.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. Okay, let's head to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Opting for the 5-iron. Yep, that shot safely on the green. 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up. It's got a chance. Ooh, right by the hole. Can make this one. It's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The finishing hole on the front nine here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing from around 150 yards here. Oh, almost went in. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will take him to 5 under. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here at the 10th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh my, right by the hole. A 7-footer right here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well struck. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. It's tracking. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. He's currently sitting in first place. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. That should find the fairway. The closing 9 at TPC Southwind has so many difficult holes, and this 12th reach is just yet another example.
This green, Luke, for some odd reason, seems to be a little bit more firm than the other greens on this golf course, so be aware of that. Second shots could go bounding over the green if you're not careful.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, good look at a birdie here. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Par 4 13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make a birdie. Well, this should find the short grass. That's great momentum. 4 birdies on the trot. Going with the 8-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That's just inside the range. Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer. Ooh, just missed that one. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. This one's for birdie. Go in. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. That's heading for the fairway. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Sitting at 10 under par for the day.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Well, maybe even a par can be hard. The interesting choice of the driver here. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Not a bad line, this. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless. This one's looking good.
And that will drop in for birdie. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. The finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. That should find the cut stuff. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Going with the 7. Wow, what a shot. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. It's got a chance. And there you have it. The winner of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational. What a win this one is.
And a hard-fought win indeed. The winds were blowing all week, but this player outlasted the rest. I got to say, gutsy performance all around. Great win.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
Par 4, 391 yards from the back, and grip it and rip it, tee it high, let it fly, whatever you want to say. Take driver out and hit it as far down there as you can. Get it over the hill. It opens up the second shot where you'll have just a short little wedge in for your second. I gotta say, an opening par 4 that's just begging to be made 3 on.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the first. That's some good golf right there. Putting for birdie. Ouch, that hurts.
And they'll walk away with a par on this one.
Starting the round at even par. Time to tee off at the second.
Par 5, 551 yards long. You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled.
The second hole of TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. 18 feet to the cup. This is a good chance. Terrific shot. Almost an eagle. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the event. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Lovely effort, that. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet.
Was it a good line? And that should secure the par. Well done. Currently 1 under for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Lining up from around 160 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the 6-iron here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And this putt to move into the top 5. Okay, steady now. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the fifth.
Par 4, only 429 yards. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the fifth is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the fifth.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Well done. Take the birdie. And he'll move into the top 10. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the sixth.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
That's a bit out of shape. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a, pretty favorable lie considering.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. And here we are with the third shot. 3 behind our leader. Oh, just missed. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He finds himself tied for 6th. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3, 224 yards down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Opting for the 3-wood. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Looking better.
And in it goes for the par. Now 4 back after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 4, just 380 yards, but every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Oh, well done. This shot is about 140 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Currently at 3 under for the event. This hole is a par 5.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot at the 10th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their third. 2 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 11th. Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, so close. An opportunity to make their par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Matt Kuchar is at top of the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
This looks like somewhere in the 27-foot range from here.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
That's a good-looking shot there. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Handy effort, that one. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just didn't drop. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And down it goes. Matt Kuchar finds himself with a one-shot advantage over the field. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle, too.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here on the 14th. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Playing their fourth shot, just a couple back from our leader. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And Cooge currently leads this one. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
From around 170 yards here, just 3 back from the leader. Opting for the 6-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Starts off on a good line.
And now at 3 under with those finishing holes remaining. Could take it deep here.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Par 3s are always fun. See if you can knock it close.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs to make a move soon. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Oh, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Go on, get in the hole. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. Matt Kuchar is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Oh, that is crushed. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Make sure you get both the line and the speed right here. It's a long putt. Ooh, right by the hole. You get a share of second if you can make this putt.
And with 1 hole to go, important putt indeed.
It's on a good line. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And Matt Kuchar looking for multiple wins this season, currently leading here. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
You like that, didn't you? Going with the hybrid. Outstanding approach shot. This putt is for a score of 65.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
And that will do it. His work is done here.